Hello everyone, nice to have you here again. As you have already seen in the intro, I have a new art journal page for you today. And as you may know already, I love steampunk. And so, today's page is a little bit like that again. But for all of you who love my album so much, I can promise you today that the next album will be a very big one, and therefore I need a little bit more time. But now, no more chatting, let's go! First of all, I get rid of what was left from the previous page. I'm just using a white gel pen for that. And then I found this napkin here and thought it might be a nice border. And so I'm taking off the top and tearing it into smaller pieces. All the pieces I'm then gluing onto the page with matte medium gel. And it doesn't necessarily need to be completely flat on the page, but rather gives it a certain structure and small wrinkles here and there. Well, somehow I don't like it. What the heck? Then we just take the structure and make something new out of it. And so I'm just using white gesso to cover the pattern and fade it out. After this is dry, I'm coloring the background with acrylic paints and dilute them here and there with a few splashes of normal tap water. And easy as that, the pattern of the napkin is gone. But what's still left is the structure of the napkin. And it gives the page a slightly worn out look. For the background, I'm now using a few stems, which I'm covering with gesso first. Then a little old script applied here and there. And then I'm going over the same places, but this time with black ink. A little offset gives the stem patterns a slightly washed out appearance. And here I'm diluting a little bit of gesso with water and sprinkle it over the entire page. And now I'm letting everything dry very well. In the meantime, I found a little bit of dried Inca gold here and now trying to bring it back again with a little bit of water. And with this, I'm also creating a few small splashes on the page. You may already know that I'm always going through my stash trying to use up old things instead of buying more and more again and again. And so I stumbled upon this little treasure by chance. To get the picture out of the thin tissue paper, I'm tracing the outlines with a brush and some water. This way I can remove the picture from the page so that the edges look torn off, which in fact they are. Where this is not so easy, I'm simply going over with water again. And so I'm step by step releasing all the pictures and patterns that I want to use for my page. And now it's time to glue down all the parts. And I'm starting with the top left corner. Here I'm using the decorative corners of the tissue paper. And so, little by little, I'm creating a completely new border by rearranging all the individual parts of the original tissue paper. The other decorations and flourishes also look great as part of the frame of my page. But now we come to the main piece. In order to emphasize the whole thing and make it bright and clear, I decided to color the background white. And to do this, I'm first tracing the edges with a pencil and then fill the background with white gesso. You may think of this as unnecessary, but I wanted everybody to be able to see every detail much more clearly. And this is the effect, how it looks like after the guy has been glued and dried. In the meantime, I have already punched out a few letters for the saying. And now I'm gluing them down with matte medium gel. The job is a little bit fiddly, but with a few tools it works perfectly well. To say it with Einstein, life is like riding a bike. You won't fall off unless you stop pedaling. So even if things go wrong, just go on. And by that, I don't just mean a failed first attempt on an art journal page. Then everything is covered with matte medium again to seal the page. Afterwards, I'm setting some highlights to the writing with a white gel pen. And since I've sealed the page with matte medium, I can now do a little bit of shading with a brown ink pen. These can be smudged as long as they are moist, but then dry out permanently. And finally, a few last highlights on the biker and the page is done. And so you can see a little bit more of the details, I have here a close-up for you. Well folks, and that's it for today. I hope you had fun and got inspired. And if you did, then please like, comment and share this video. And if this was your first time here at Color Your Life, then I would love to have you subscribe. And if you additionally click that little bell, you will be immediately notified as soon as a new video is available. Just in case you like more inspiration, then I have here and here some other proposals for you. Simply click on them and keep being creative. Well, then there is nothing more to say than thank you so much for watching and hope to catch you next time again. See you. Bye bye.